The University of Tennessee has backed out of negotiations with Ohio State defensive coordinator Greg Schiano for the head coaching position with the Vols. This all according to ESPN's Chris Lowe. Now, earlier in the day, reports surfaced of Schiano's hiring, only to have public outcry from the Tennessee fan base due to Greg Schiano serving as a defensive assistant for Joe Paterno and Jerry Sandusky while at Penn State. Schiano coached at Penn State from 1990 to 1995. Laura Britt alongside Dylan McGordy here in the stadium studios to try and break all of this down. There's been a big coaching carousel going on right now across the college football landscape, but Tennessee in particular, these fans were not happy with this potential hiring of Schiano.
Right.
Where does Tennessee go from here?
It is tough. I think they have to go. What this told me today was that they've really got to get the perfect candidate that everyone around that or everyone around that program can kind of feel good about, that the program is being taken in a direction that all the boosters, all the athletic department, everyone who roots for this team can kind of feel positive about. Obviously, with Butch's firing, you know, the program's been in disarray for a while. Then all of a sudden you bring a name in that obviously Greg Schiano's just a lightning rod kind of a name. And it's been that way with really nothing to do with the Penn State stuff, other stuff. The way he, you know, was sort of a maligned coach in the NFL with his days with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but especially with the connection to the Sandusky, Paterno era Penn State of the 90s. You know, I think the funny part here is they were all set to have a news conference tonight to announce him as the coach. You know, everything was agreed upon. And then you get about a couple hundred protesters on the Tennessee campus.
You see them spray painting rocks.
The famous rock on campus. I mean, with a very bold statement. I'll read it. Schiano covered up child rape at Penn State. That's a heavy, bold thing to say. And that was the fan base expressing, whoa, you know, we're in disarray. We've hit rock bottom. Now to take it with somebody that, you know, and I read another interesting tweet where the Tennessee head football coach is the highest paid public official in the state of Tennessee. I think people want to make sure they get this hire crystal clear right. I'm not saying, because we don't know. We have no idea what Schiano knew, what he didn't know, if he covered stuff up. He could be totally innocent in all this. None of us really know. Only a handful of people know. I know Urban Meyer came out on his defense and said he is as stand-up a guy as anyone could want. Obviously, Urban's defensive coordinator the last couple of years. We know he knows football. We know he's a good football mind. He's had some success in 11 years at Rutgers. Not so much in the NFL. Very good success coaching up the defense for the Buckeyes. But this specific instance, I think just because of the attachment to something so ugly and so toxic, to start the first chapter of something so important for the future of Tennessee football, they just didn't want to start it on the wrong foot with this type of hire. And fair or not, I can understand that a little bit. So where I expect them to go from here is just a slam dunk candidate that has complete credentials and a history that glow, that they have no questions about. And I think, you know, everyone around that program can feel like we're in really good hands.
Yeah, Vols fans definitely looking for the light at the end of the tunnel, and this was not that light that they were looking for. Greg Schiano in, Greg Schiano out. He is not going to be the head coach of the University of Tennessee football team.